What legal battles shaped international humanitarian law post-Cold War? Imagine a world where conflicts no longer just happen between countries but also involve groups that are not states. After the Cold War, this shift changed how we think about war and the rules that govern it. The post-Cold War period brought many legal challenges that pushed international humanitarian law to adapt and grow. These battles focused on how to protect civilians, hold war criminals accountable, and handle new kinds of conflicts. One big issue was how the law applies to non-international armed conflicts, which are fights within a country involving government forces and non-state groups. These conflicts became more common after the Cold War, raising questions about whether existing rules, designed for wars between countries, still worked. For example, what rights do fighters from non-state groups have? How should detainees be treated when captured in these conflicts? The Geneva Conventions and their additional protocols did not clearly address these situations, leading to debates on how to fill these gaps. Another major legal battle centered on war crimes and individual responsibility. The idea that not just states but individuals can be held accountable for violations gained ground. This led to the creation of international courts like the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia and the International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda. These courts prosecuted crimes such as hostage-taking, using civilians as shields, and mistreatment of prisoners. This shift meant that even in complex conflicts, individuals could be held responsible, reinforcing the importance of accountability in international law. The collapse of Cold War alliances also sparked debates about humanitarian intervention. When governments commit atrocities, should the international community step in, even if it means overriding sovereignty? This question became central as conflicts in places like Kosovo and Somalia drew attention. The idea of sovereignty shifted from absolute control to a responsibility to protect civilians. However, legal rules about when and how to intervene remains debated, balancing respect for national sovereignty with the need to prevent human suffering. Post-Cold War legal developments also reinforced the importance of Protocol I of the Geneva Conventions, which set detailed rules for international conflicts. Many of these rules became part of customary international law, meaning they are binding even on countries that did not ratify the protocol. This strengthened protections for civilians and set clearer standards for conduct during war. Finally, recognizing what counts as an armed conflict under international law became clearer. The Cold War showed that conflicts involving both states and non-state actors are covered by international humanitarian law. This means that, during any armed conflict, the special rules of war take precedence over human rights law when it comes to the use of force and treatment of people. All these legal battles have led to better protections for civilians, more accountability for war crimes, and clearer rules for modern conflicts. They show how international humanitarian law has evolved after the Cold War to meet new challenges and ensure that, even in war, some rules are respected.